Hey yogis, I'm Kim, and welcome to your yoga class for opening your side body. Today we're going to move through a bunch of postures that are going to help us to stretch and twist to open up both sides of our body. This is really good for our emotional bodies because it helps to open up our chest space and our shoulders. This helps us to release some stuck emotions or some bent up frustrations. It's also really good for our physical body because it gives our spine more room to move into its natural rhythm. You'll need no props for this class, so grab your mat and we'll begin. Come to easy pose. So just allow your legs to be crossed in front of you. I'm just going to take about 5 cleansing breaths here. Just breathing in through the nose and then back out through the nose. Allowing our minds to slow down, allowing our bodies to relax, preparing for our class. We'll take one more breath in. And on your exhale, just release your hands to the mat. Allow the shoulders to move around. Inhale, the arms lift. And exhale as you rotate over to the right. The left hand comes to the knee, the right hand goes behind. Really pressing through that left hip bone as your crown reaches high for the sky. Don't crank on your body here. We're only looking to wake up the body, get the spine ready for some movement. Inhale the arms up to center. And exhale to rotate over to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale to the right. Just 2 breaths here this time. Inhale to center and really reach to grow tall. Exhale over to the left. Inhale to grow. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. 1 final time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. And exhale to let your right hand come down to the mat as your left hand reaches over to the side. You're really looking to rotate that chest up towards the sky and keep that left sits bones nice and planted on the mat. Your gaze can be up at your left arm or it can be down at the mat, whatever your body's feeling today. With each exhale, see if that finger's tip can reach a little bit further over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the left side. So the left hand comes down, the right hand reaches as the chest rises up to the sky. The right sits bones are leaking down towards the mat. And as you reach towards the top of your mat with your right hand, really feel that whole side body open. Inhale to center, grow tall, and exhale over to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. Inhale, grow, and exhale just for one breath to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale to center, and this time extend your arms long and high, reaching high for the sky. And on your exhale, just begin to fold forward over your crossed legs. Allow your hands to land wherever they do. And just exhale and relax the body down. I like to lie with my palms up here so I'm not tempted to grab and pull my body forward. Just allowing gravity to work with each exhale. Allow your head to curl under. Begin to relax the muscles of your thighs and your pelvis. With each exhale, see if you can sink just a little bit closer to the ground. Take a big breath in here. On your exhale, just begin to slowly walk your hands back up. Inhale as the arms reach high. And exhale down through heart center. We'll take 3 breaths here. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, begin to walk your hands forward, finding tabletop position. We're just going to move into some cat-cows here. Just really checking your alignment, that your knees are underneath your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Take a big breath in as your belly drops, the crown and the tailbone reach. And as you exhale, you're hissing like a cat, rounding your back, tucking the chin and your tailbone. Inhale to drop low, crown and tailbone curl. Exhale to round inwards. We'll do about 5 more rounds of this breath. Just moving at your own pace. Inhaling and dropping the belly. Exhaling and rounding the back. After your next exhale, just meeting back in a neutral tabletop position. Just kind of wiggle your shoulders and your hips around. And then coming to still and lifting that left arm high to the sky. And then threading it underneath that right shoulder as the right ear and the right shoulder, or the left ear and left shoulder, come down to the mat. Staying right here if this is for you. If you're feeling any kind of pressure on your neck, press in more through your palms. If you'd like, you can always extend that right hand towards the front of the mat. Or you can always extend that left or right foot towards the back of the mat. Or you can stay right where you are. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, press up through that right hand, extending the left arm high, and then coming back down to normal. Getting ready to do the same thing on the opposite side, inhaling the right arm high, and exhaling to thread the needle on the opposite side. Staying right here if it's for you, or extending that left hand or that left leg. Just really listening to your body. Inhale here. Exhale to press through the left hand, right arm rises, and then bring it on back down to normal. Walk the hands about 6 inches forward, curl the back toes, and press your hips up into our first down dog. So bring your feet nice and wide. Just really pedal out your dog, allowing those hamstrings to open up, pressing through all the pads of your fingers, making any movements that you need to feel comfortable. And then coming to still, just bringing your feet back to about hip distance apart. Taking a big breath in, exhale, inhale, and on your exhale, begin to walk your feet to your hands. And just stay here in a really bent knee forward fold. So the hands can grab opposite elbows. Kind of shaking the head and allowing the elbows to really drop to feel that opening in the upper body. Take a big breath in. Exhale and drop the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale down through center for 3 breaths. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plant the hands and step the left foot back. Lower the knee. Allow the top of the foot to come to the mat. And inhale, the arms reach, finding low lunge. Inhale, the arms reach higher. Exhale to bring them behind you, allowing the fingers to bind and opening up that chest. So the shoulder blades pinch together. The gaze is upwards. Inhale fully. Exhale to release the left hand to the mat as the right arm lifts, finding easy twist. Bring the right arm down to the mat. Curl the back toe under. Lift the knee. Plant the left hand firmly into your mat as you reach up with your right hand. And allow that right hand to scoot back, finding side plank. Really kick that right hip up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale to plant the right foot about halfway up your calf. Begin to bring that right hand down to the mat as you pivot, lifting the hips and finding down dog. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale to walk the feet back up to the front of the mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale down through center, and we'll take 3 breaths here. Okay, guys, we're going to do that same sequence on the opposite side now. So inhale, the arms reach, and exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to plant the hands. The right foot steps way back, dropping the back knee, and inhaling the arms high, finding low lunge. Inhale as the arms reach. Exhale as they reach behind you and bind. The chest raises, the shoulder blades pinch together. Inhale fully. Exhale to release the bind. Plant the right hand and allow the left hand to come high into easy twist. You know where we're going from here. Inhale. Exhale to plant the left hand. Curl the back toes and lift that knee up off the ground. The right hand plants, the left hand lifts. As that left leg starts to make its way back to the pivoted right foot for side plank. Remembering that that left hip is really reaching for the ceiling. Inhale fully. Exhale to plant the left foot about halfway up your calf. Pivot as that left hand finds the mat. Lift the hips, finding down dog. 3 cleansing breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale to walk your hands back to your feet this time. And bend your knees richly as you just grasp your elbows and just hang. Really try and get that opening in that upper body. Sway back and forth. Plant the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to root to rise all the way up. Exhale down through heart center. 3 breaths here. Slowly heel toe your feet wide, so they're as wide as the mat. Your toes are pointing out, heels kicked in a little bit. Inhale, the arms reach high. And exhale down into yogi squat, Malanasana. We'll take 3 breaths here. The elbows press on the inner thighs to kind of open them up just a little bit more. Inhale fully. Exhale to plant the hands and begin to walk them out, finding tabletop. Bring the big toes together and the knees to go wide as you press back into child's pose. So the arms are reaching towards the front of your mat as your sits bones reach back towards your heels. I'm going to take 5 breaths here. Inhale to lift the head and the arms, and exhale to walk them off to the right side of the mat. Really allow that left hand to reach towards the right. And exhale to melt down. Really press in through that left sits bones. You should really feel a long opening within that left side body. Inhale fully. Exhale to lift the head and start to walk the hands over to the left side of your mat. Really reaching with that right hand now and making sure that those right sits bones are reaching all the way back. Inhale. Exhale to melt. Inhale fully. Exhale to walk the hands back to the center and come into a seated position. And then lie all the way back down. Allow your legs to lift up and the soles of your feet to plant on the ceiling. Your palms face up in waterfall. This is a really great position to help all of the blood flow to come back towards your heart, taking the strain off of your heart. If this gets to be too much, you can always just bring your knees into your chest. Three more breaths here. Inhale and exhale to bring your knees up towards your armpits as your hands reach up to the outer sides of your feet, finding happy baby. I'm going to take about 6 breaths here. So really get into this pose, maybe moving back and forth, maybe extending one leg long as the other bends. Or if you're really feeling it, wrapping your peace fingers around your big toes and extending the legs long. Or just staying perfectly still. Just you doing you for about 4 more breaths. Inhale, exhale to release the pose and plant the feet on the mat with the knees bent richly. Just start to windshield wiper them back and forth. Just moving really slowly, allowing any tension or any tightness to just release in your pelvis and hip area. Whenever you're feeling ready, just allowing the knees to drop over to whatever side feels comfortable. Both shoulders still plant on the ground. The arms can come up to T or out at cactus. And the gaze is to the opposite direction. Inhale to center and exhale to let the knees drop over to the opposite side. The gaze goes to the opposite direction. Inhale to center. And exhale to bring the knees into the chest, the head, and then the shoulders come off the ground. Just rocking back and forth. And then exhaling, coming back down to the mat, allowing the feet to come long, the arms to come wide, the shoulder blades to pinch together just a little bit so that they lie flat on the mat. You take a big breath in and exhale fully. Begin to become aware of that space between your eyebrows, your jaw, and your shoulders. The arms lie heavy on the ground as your chest and your abdomen rise without any restrictions or inhibitions. Your pelvis lies heavy as your legs lie long and your feet splay out. Take a big breath in and exhale to find your Savasana. Begin to become more aware of your breath, the rise and the fall of your chest, the feeling of your whole backside body connecting with the earth. Making small movements with your fingers and your toes, moving that up to your wrists and your ankles. And then slowly taking a rich bend in the knees and rolling over to your right side. And gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We'll take an inhale as our arms reach high overhead. Then exhale down through heart center. I thank you so much for practicing with me today, yogis. Namaste.